We recognize these ideas, these basic categories, to be the sequential steps necessary for the manifestation of physiological reality as you prefer it. Number one, vision. Vision, vision, vision. Simply meaning, have an image, have an idea, have a dream, have a wish, have a vision, have a picture of what you say you want. Now again, many of you have heard these ideas expressed in a number of ways, and it's all right if you have heard them before, and certainly we have discussed them before in a number of ways and in great detail. But for now, again, this is just a simplification. Any word can do as long as it is representative of the concept of having some initial concept or vision that you want. Number two, desire. And this goes hand in hand with the idea of excitement. The thing that you see, that you say you want, must be accompanied by a strong energy, a strong emotion. Desire is as good a term for now as any, because that energizes the vision, literally pumps, as you say, energy into it. Emotion, energy in motion. Desire, strong, intense, all-consuming desire for the manifestation of that idea, of that reality, of that thing. Third, belief. You must know, and you must explore, and you must examine within yourself that you have the belief that it is possible to manifest this thing. You have the belief that you deserve this thing. Whatever it is that you get in touch with within the concepts of your definitions of life, your beliefs are what are going to allow this thing to be possible. If you don't believe you're capable of it, if you don't believe you deserve it, it isn't going to manifest no matter how much desire you may have, no matter how much vision you may have, no matter how clear that vision may be. If you do not believe it's possible, it cannot manifest. So get in touch with the idea of what you do believe and find out what you would prefer to believe. Find out where the beliefs you have came from. Find out why you insist on maintaining them or have insisted on maintaining them. Find out why they have worked for you or why you are motivated to believe those definitions, and determine for yourself by creating in your imagination new definitions that you say are more representative of what you really want, what you really desire. And then know that those new beliefs are in effect. And that's the fourth step, acceptance. Vision, desire, belief, acceptance. You must totally accept yourself and the new belief as true, just as you accepted the old belief to be true, without question, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Total acceptance of yourself, that it is possible for you to manifest this idea, total acceptance of the new definitional belief that can make it so. The first four steps are what you call, in effect, the setup. The last three are, once you have the vision, once you have the desire, once you have the clear belief, once you have accepted it totally, then you need the intention. You must intend to manifest it. You can want something, but you may not necessarily intend with your will, with your focus, to manifest it. So you must have the intention to do so. It must be a conscious choice, focus, intention, will. Not an effort, but a focus, an intention. You must intend it to be so. This is also known as your conscious commandment of your reality. After you thus then have intended it, action is the sixth step. You must act like you are already in the state of that reality you want. You must behave as if the reality already exists in the present. You must do the things you would do in the way you would do them if the reality already existed for you. You must ground all the idea of the vision and the desire and the belief and the acceptance and the intention in the actions that you do, so that your behavior and your body language are different than they used to be and representative of the reality that you are now focused on rather than representative of the reality that you no longer prefer, because body language is very telling about what you really believe to be true, what you really believe you are capable of, and what you really believe exists for you at present. So action, 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 action is important. And after you have built up that intense clarity of vision, that intense emotional desire, that clear, crystal clear belief of definition, after you have totally accepted that this is true for you, after you have focused your intention and have allowed your actions to reflect it, you have to totally, utterly, and absolutely detach from any outcome at all. Allowance is the last step. You have to let it go utterly, unconditionally. That's the power of paradox. You're using the power of the paradox of the existence of creation. The dark and the light, the day and the night, both sides of the polarity. You have to have, in order to manifest anything, an absolute intensity of what you want with absolutely no expectation that it has to manifest at all. That's the balanced state you need to be in order for the manifestation to be effortless. You have to let it go. Totally. And know that everything is already perfect as it is. Once you accept that the way it is perfect, then the way it is can become another way that it is. That is more in alignment, more of a reflection of what you have set yourself to be, your vibration to be. The universe, remember, is not out there. There is no out there. It isn't even that the universe, that physical reality, reflects back to you what you believe. It's not that it reflects to you. Physical reality is a reflection. That's all it is. It doesn't reflect to you. It is a reflection. There is no physiological reality apart from the concept that it is simply a reflection of your strongest belief, your strongest desire, what you believe is true about yourself or possible for you. And as a refinement on your understanding of the ideas that you ask for, make sure that you are asking for the thing itself, not the mode, not the process to that thing. The thing itself, the essence, the idea, the specific thing itself, not I need this to get that. Just the thing. All the details will work themselves out automatically about how it would be the path of least resistance and the best for all concerned that reality manifests. You do not have to worry about how it manifests. It will manifest automatically in the best possible way for all concerned if you build up that intensity of intention and then just let it go. No expectation, no structure, no insistence, just allowance, total allowance. And remember, and here's the cap, as you say. Many of you ask for the things you ask for because you expect, even when you're following your joy, that your reality is supposed to support you. Now, we have used that phrase many times, but only because it is a phrase that makes sense to you. It is a convenient phrase for explaining things, but it is also a misleading phrase. Your reality has no power to support you. Your reality does not support you. You support your reality. That is a profound difference. The things you do, if you look to the things you do, again, even the things that are representative of your joy, if you look to them to support you, they will not. If you support your reality will reflect the support back to you that you are giving to it. The power to be supported does not come from your physical reality. It never has, it doesn't now, and it never will. It comes from you supporting yourself by believing in what you know is true for you, and supporting the reality that is a reflection of that knowledge, and no other reality. One more time. No other reality. Well, if I just do this a little bit, that'll be all right. I know I'm really doing mostly what I really want to do, but if I just do a little bit of what I don't want to do, well, that will still be all right. Well, maybe it will be for you. And that's all right, and it's valid if that's what you want to do, because every reality is valid, every choice is valid, every path is valid. However, I am simply telling you, don't expect to get 100% of what you say you really prefer if you're not supporting that reality as 100% possible. If you only support it as 70% possible, you can only get that much of it, and sometimes not even that much, because if you mix and match, shall we say, the idea of a vibration, if you support the belief, if you support a reality that you know is not your preference, as needing to be true for you, because you are afraid to let it go, all the energy you are expending in the direction of your fear will in many ways prevent you from even receiving what it may be that you do support about the thing you do prefer. Because you will be, in many ways, muddying the waters of your perception, of your ability to perceive even those gifts, even those reflections that may be coming to you from the direction of your excitement, just because you still think you have to contain other things that are not representative of who you would prefer to be. In the same way that we have said very often, you may be 99.99999999999% up to speed, as you say, but if you are a very efficient engine that requires 100% focus in order to run smoothly, then even that small, what seems to be infinitesimal percentage of doubt, of fear, could seize the entire engine, because it needs to be perfectly clean in order to operate at all. So sometimes even 0.1% is enough to stop the entire thing from running, even if the rest of it is focused in the direction of your preference. Because the cleaner your belief, the cleaner the engine needs to be, the easier it is for the smallest particle that doesn't belong there to stop the entire process. So, this now is a time on your planet, and especially now, in this your year, as you understand it, this timing right now, especially now, is a time of manifestation. Your reality, your physical reality, because you are exploring this concept of consciousness, because you know that you are more than just your physical body, your physical reality is now becoming much more plastic, much more fluid, much more malleable than ever before could it have been experienced by you. So now is the time for you to see that you can manifest what you really prefer. And these 7 steps can be a good reminder for you. as to exactly how to go about doing that, and stay in that balanced state where you know your reality will reflect what you believe most strongly to be true.